Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kendall, aka Space. We are back with another episode of Ace Attorney. Last time, Launch, aka April, decided to have a random outburst of anger. That showed her real true colors, but obviously we have to crack down and get to the nittier-grittier details. If you haven't seen part 2, so without further ado, we're gonna hop right into this joint. Well, hello. Oh god, we're starting off strong, aren't we? I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. Why did I read it like that? Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Wow, that really just hurt so bad. How do I come back from that? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. That boy could care less about what's going on right now. Come on. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That's a good question. Let's talk to her, I guess. I gotta know why the wiretap. No, I want to know about her attitude first. That's what I'm gonna ask her about first. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Whoa, that does it. Bottom feeding, scum sucking lawyer. Wow, she just fueled. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? So, that was dumb. Why did you place a wiretap in Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Impossible. It's like talking to a brick wall. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me more about him? Can you tell me about him? Not more. Why do I add? Can somebody explain to me why I add words in? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk? Like what? I don't got nothing. Maybe I go to the hotel? Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all. Sir. Your efforts today can only help the gate waters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. This boy is profiting off of a crime. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. You are so oddly nice. No, I'm not even mad at it. Let's talk to him, I guess. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Okay, so we got absolutely nothing from this guy. Looks like the forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe? Nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is... the Queen! Wait, is that painting missing? It is. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again, maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Mr. Wright, you gotta pay attention. Wait. Oh! I just noticed there's something on the desk. It's gotta be the picture of the dude. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... fisherman, I think. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. That's the dude! A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Oh, dang, you gotta be precise with this one. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. Let's look at B first. That looks like the dude who hit Mia. Why would Grossberg have a picture of this man? Might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I'm just borrowing it. I'll return it later. This sentence center. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Miss May, kindly shut up. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. She has a pink hair. You cannot let her talk to you like this. Hey, you know who this is? Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Ah, yeah. Where did you... Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room that night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me the proof. I'm so close. I am close, though. Bus boy! Bus boy! Bus boy! Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? Affidavit? I know that word. I just don't know how to say it. Swearing that's him. An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about it. Yeah. Well, sure. Why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. We got so much evidence. We're getting this man today. Could you look at this, please? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears. Press her hard. Forget her. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been a witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press will have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that feels good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Wright, the president of... Why am I still having such a hard time reading? This is not even... I just need to calm down. This is too hype. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. Huh? I don't want to end up like her. Huh? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Guys, this is it. We're getting close. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. This is a very... Why is that painting there? What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? Aw, look at you with your little handsome butt chin. And your perfect teeth and your blue eyes, and wow, he is actually handsome. I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Oh my god, and he respects pronouns. Wright? Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, was it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I intimidated you with my giant... I can't with this guy. Giantesque vocabulary. He's just smushing words together. Giantesque. It's just giant and grotesque. What are you talking about? But what is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. I did not know that was what CEO meant. That's kind of cool. They don't teach you that in school, by the way. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid that I'm not used in conversing with the wordily challenged. I think I said that right. What a that is... That's kind of messed up. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I don't even know what to... Can I just take a look at that painting? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. Alright, let's talk to this man now. I'll ask him about Blue Corp and then Miss May and then the murder. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are the company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. I'm wondering, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Okay. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as a founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? I hate you. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like this guy. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Absolutely. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Okay. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he remembers seeing you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak, put me on the witness stand. Oh, I got you, Mr. White. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Why do you say that? You raised a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? Because of Edgeworth. Because of Edgeworth. Think about it. He said to the bellboy, don't bring up the fact that there are two people unless it's asked. And that's exactly what he did. So he's probably like, let's not call him in unless we have to. Edgeworth, you slimy scumbag. The police, the courts, to me they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. I gotta ask about the painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that, sorry excuse for an attorney. Grodyburger. Grossberg. What? Oof. This boy did not just hit me. He punched me. Why would you hit me? Well, Mr. Lawyer, What will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I'll welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't understand. I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Why did you came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. I almost had a stroke. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. I don't know if I should. I kind of want to present this to him. It'd be like, why is it in the bag? But I feel like that's not a good. I feel like he's gonna like take it and steal it and be all, ugh. I don't know what that is, but now no one can use it. So I'm gonna just not do that. But I will go back here, I guess, if he's even here. Ah, there you are. Say something, mustache. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jump in Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? Do you look so pensive? Like an old man at the end of his days. That is a very odd way to describe someone, Mr. Phoenix. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Are we talking about Mr. White? So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. Well, you see, that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there on the wall the other day, was there not? The one you said that you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly Garrity-proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What is he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. That is a long time, Mr. Grossberg. 15 years? All because of the DLI incident. That's the DLI. The DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owes judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. I mean, there's no point I understand why he refused now, which that kind of sucks, but I think I'll ask him about that doesn't seem that important though, so I'll ask him why. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. This is crazy! It's all connected because Maya, we had a whole conversation about this with her. We were talking about how her mom was a medium. Is that the DL6 incident? They couldn't let people know, but one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something that she had found. I gotta ask about the DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code for the police that gave the information. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Maya? Her name is... Oh! That is the mother! Indeed, it was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Why do I keep saying DLI? So I guess we go back to Faye and Co. It's funny looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there'd be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief worked on, they're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file else to look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Missy Faye, that's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Absolutely. I had tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press, the parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and... I don't know what that word was. Name? The record stops. So Mia knew Grossberg. I mean, it's obvious who the other person is. Red White makes his fortune off other people. J and S, nothing much here. Yeah, I just skim through this. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping. The biggest parts here is the NS. Suicide, ew. She had a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This must have been Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove all of them to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. An article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. I'll check the T to Z ones. T, U, I know W, white. There's an entire W section missing. Was it taken? It probably was. I kind of want to present it and be like, what's this about, buddy? I feel like I can't use that in court because that doesn't really prove anything other than the fact that he drove politicians to suicide. So I guess I'll ask him about it and see what he says. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message hasn't been penetrated through your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try and patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I'm still gonna ask though. What up? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It is an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got out, leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, white. Mr. White, I know you did this to this politician. Because you blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. Call me that again! Call me that again. What is it you're doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for someone who killed Mia, Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort from Mr. If this boy puts his hands on me, I got a shiv in my right pocket, bruh. Do not touch me. I came prepared today. Instead, please connect me with the public prosecutor's office. What? Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Oh! What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, a very important witness. I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing in front of me, he looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer... What? Hold on! No! That is not what we're going to be doing today. What? Mr. White. This isn't another one of those, Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in local lawyer associations, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. That's... First of all, it's Larry Butts, and that's also not me. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? No, he was innocent. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Right, Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha! Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you... I explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he gets satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well? Defend me? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright, huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run into the bookstore and pick up a copy of those Lawful Rookies. I don't feel good about this anymore. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show him a thing or two. Maya is gonna be there for me. Times may change, yet crime is the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put in on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow is me or him. How is it to be continued? Psych, we're about to continue it right now. And just like that, we going back into it, baby. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets declared today. Phoenix, look. Ugh. Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says, it will be the absolute truth. Well, he's gonna lie to your stupid face. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. So he tipped off the judge. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying that I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I would do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There is no way of telling who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty, so I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Mr. Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, who would be starting soon? What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. How is this about to work? I want to defend myself. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. This is insane! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. This is... How are we about to do this? I'm not gonna doubt myself, because as soon as I start doubting myself, I'm going to start doing bad and not thinking properly. Are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe me an explanation to the court. Why didn't the witness testify against the trial? Wow. Why didn't the witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red, White, and Blue to the stand. Why did he say red, white, and blue? Corp. Blue Corp. Duh! Red, White, and Blue Corp. I'm stupid. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Look at this boy. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, what is this man speak English? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. So he's Mexicano. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho! I hate you. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. What does that mean? Let him have it, Phoenix. Thank you, Maya. I'm gonna press this man about everything. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted. The victim, she ran away, but you gave her chase. That's a lie? That's a lie? And I have proof for that? Finally, there was an terrible impactation, and then it was all over. If things occurred to you as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. So I already know. I have one thing to press him about. But I'm going to press him about everything and see what he says. Oops. Hold on. Let me go back. Press. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely positively perfect, you know? No, no, no. You're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought them coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he did not see me. You would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly crucifying, thus reading some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Okay. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was the spiky man, blah, 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 long hair. Needless to say, the victim, she ran away. And that's where you're wrong, sir. That's where you're wrong. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just not related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. That's right. Please think. What the fact that we're making? I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay, now I'll just press you about it. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Look. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right. I just presented that. You gave her a chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absent positively. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Do I do it now? Can I do it now? Is it like this? There we go. My bad. I guess I was just too early then. Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. So now I understand I have to press information to change the details. I understand that now, and I'm going to keep that in mind for future reference. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim was here. The victim ran to the left. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? You don't look so perfect now, do you? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? It's very simple. Mr. Wright is right. As Mr. Wright has testified, Mia ran to the left. But if that's the case, why would she run the opposite direction from the door? She did not. She was running towards the door, Your Honor. Wow. Now you're the one making contradictions. Not at all. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the room? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. I mean, is that it? This is where he was. Look. Victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point, to him that would appear to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. He is the killer. Smarty pants. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Judge, I know he paid you, but can you shut up, please, and... Please. Oh ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Before we get into that, let me go ahead and look at all my stuff. I don't think there was anything that we have right now that's gonna help, but let's hear it. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Huh? When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her down and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Except, it didn't say anything in the autopsy about getting hit twice. She died from a blow from a blunt object, and she was alive, possibly, for a few minutes after being hit. That doesn't say anything about being hit twice. It would have clearly stated that in the autopsy. I'm still gonna press him about everything, because I'm sure he's gonna change up something if I ask him about stuff. Oops. Hold it. Just press him about this. What do you mean by that? This is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey buddy, you're an American too. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean by first? First, that is what comes before it happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I guess I'll press him too about this. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There is no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. This prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Right, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? You see, you hit her twice. Not according to this autopsy, sir. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say about that? That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. No, because they're about to be like, lie. Don't say that. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this. White. Mr. White. Okay. The two accounts. This boy, I mean, that jawline do look pretty good. I feel like he's gonna peel his face off though and then reveal his disgusting flabby skin. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her in a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Come on, this is so dumb. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Is he about to dookie his pants? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light strand. Right. That one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes? Yeah. That is. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Objection! Come on now. This is too easy. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke in pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was the light stand. So tell me exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. Wright, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have no proof. I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Because it wasn't in the view? Look. If you look closely at this, it is to the far right. There's no way you can see it. Present that piece. Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area where you would be able to see. Here, well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Bars! Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Curiosity. Mr. White, if you were in Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could have not seen the stand before it fell. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken glass strands. I'm gonna keep reading and act like I didn't mess that up. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place that you could have seen that from is from the Fay Law office. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. That boy going crazy. What do you gotta say, Mr. Wright? Get up, Red. Get up, Red. Say something. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get over it. Stop! Edgeworth, I swear to God, I will end you. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? Huh? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Why? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White has slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I briefed the fake Cole officers. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Okay, so when was that? No, let's ask. When did he go in there? When did he go in there? Name when you say the time when you went in there. If it is not before 9, or if it is after 9, or within like a 10-minute time frame of 9 o'clock, because the time of the murder was 9, then there's no way that that light stand was broken before he came in. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. Wright knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. Wright could have seen the stand, at the very time of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. Wright was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. Wright had been in the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. I can't believe that. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. That was super lame. I feel faint. You better not. Not right now. The wiretapping.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Faye and Cola offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. No, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Oh, you know I'm pressing him about everything. Beginning of September? Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's off-phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. He had entered Fanco's law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this sand. Okay, let's go back. Was it really you that went to the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in Faye and Cole's law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check of those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into Faye and Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap me his phone? That's a great question. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass stand. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand is made entirely out of glass. It's quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. What the? Mia? What the? Get up, right now. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. What the? Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! What is going on here? What the heck? You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have a strong physique power? So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It's the beginning of the week. September, the week before the murder. He said he said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it. Phoenix, you know you're innocent. Now prove it. Right. Oh yeah. Court is not ready to reconvene. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth noticed, the trial is no more. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You're gonna regret that, Miles. You may begin your cross-examination. Bink. And then we're gonna bat. And then we're gonna bat. And then we're gonna bam. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on it in blood? Haha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Possible? Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Come on, Edgeworth, stop. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? Eh? What? No way you can worm his way out of this. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. So what do you call all of this? Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with something, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all, I can't. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, read this now out loud. What is this? Read it. Read it. A list of people's names written in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Because he is not getting out of here. My life is writing on this. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of all the names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit you're guilty. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released from the press. I confess. I confess. I did hit her. I did hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Huh. Case closed, Your Honor. Wow. Just like that? Just like that? That man really pulled a this you? Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant of Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Let's go. This is all. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ooh, that's what I do. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of worried there that I was actually gonna lose this for some reason. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. Well, congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are so weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Uh-oh. Being here is hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? It's Maya, not Mia. But you should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. offices. I like that. And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. It's Maya here. Ready to get down for business. That's what we're not gonna do. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that your friend Larry calls you Nick. You know what that means. We're partners. That's adorable. I love you, Maya. You're so adorable. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. Not really. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in co-law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Ah, this is great. Ah, good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Ah, I love that. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Oh, okay. Wait up. That was lovely. I like that ending. Well, alright guys, that's where we're going to end the episode today. I am so very happy that we got Red White. Thankfully, Mia came in clutch. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button, tell your friends to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Give me a call, we can watch the stars tonight. I never knew that I couldn't get it right. Look in my eyes, do you think I died tonight? Always I'm left by myself, I'm not alright. Never check my phone, let I get a text from you.